just got home and I got a package at my door, and it is huge. Look at the size of this thing. It is humongous. I know who this came from. Milo, Alex, and his lovely wife. And shout out to Drew out there. I know at some point you'll be sending me something for my birthday. Appreciate that. I don't know, but it is what it is. But also to Milo and Alex, the Boston crew, some of my oldest buddies. Jeez. I just wanted to open this package up. This is not a Mailbox Monday because Hamza's not with me. And I always promised him I would never ever do a like a package unveiling without him. Like a mailbox. Oh my god. Popular person, I guess. Okay. Trying to get this thing open. Stab it with my key, my handy dandy keys. See if I can get it open with the keys. I know it's a surprise. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. Stab it with the keys. Shoot. I see something in here. I don't know what it is, but it looks awesome. Looks like it's got a zipper. I'm strong. It's got cushions in here. Wonder what it's gonna be. Looks like a title belt. Ooh, Milo sent me a title belt. Oh, is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Oh my goodness, it is. I've always wanted. Oh my god, this is what it is. This is a replica. Oh my gosh, just by the thing. This is an official title. Like, I don't know if this is from the store or not, but oh my gosh, it's got a protector and everything on it. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you, Alex and Milo. Oh my god. Oh, it's from the WWE shop. I don't know if it's from like eBay or Amazon, but this is like an official replica Ric Flair title. This is one of the back in the day. Ric Flair was the before Cena took his before he took his streak. Ric Flair was the original champ back in the day. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. Oh, look how beautiful this thing is. This is an old school Ric Flair replica championship belt. It doesn't have his nameplate on it, but this is what this represents. This is like one of the original titles that he had back in the day. The old school Ric Flair champ. This is what wrestling used to, like. Ric Flair was the prominent representation of professional wrestling back in the day. People like the family that they rest in peace. And there's like one member left from the Iron Claw. They fought for this championship belt. But they only won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. So there's many versions of this title belt. But this right here is an official replica of the World Heavyweight Big Gold Championship. That's real right there. That is authentic. That is top quality right there. Take that plastic off there. You know, the question is I've never understood is on TV they put Velcro on the titles to put so they can get them on and off. Like, why don't you do that on the? Why don't you do that on the for the fans for the replicas? Because you've been oh my god, this is beautiful. Look at this. I want to thank you, Milo and Alex and his wonderful wife, for getting me this for my 30th birthday, my 35th birthday, because I turned 35 this past weekend. Oh my gosh, this thing is, look at the detail on it. Look at that detail, that gold. This is wrestling legacy right here. This is wrestling legend right here. It is a beautiful championship belt right here like that. I don't even know if it would fit around my waist. Not really. No. I have to lose a little bit more weight to do that. I have a belt extender that I could put it on, but this right here is one of the original. This replica is an original Ric Flair. Like, I think it's from the shop, but I don't know if he went on the shop or if he went on eBay. But this is sick right here. Look at this, folks. Like, I'll show. Look at the quality on this thing. Like, this is the World Heavyweight Championship of the world. And I don't know when I will, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll put it in the line or what. I'm probably hanging on my wall next to my other titles. But this right here is an original Ric Flair Big Gold Championship representing the legend that is Ric Flair. You know, he is one of the pillars of professional wrestling, one of the main pillars of professional wrestling, up there near Hogan. And him and Hogan had a lot of epic matches back in the day. And when saddest thing is when Hogan passed away and Flair did a video, it was one of the most tear-jerking videos you ever see in your life, because like Flair was bawling his eyes out on his buddy had passed away. And they had issues in the past, but they were good buddies apparently. Along with Macho Man. Also, him and Macho Man had issues also because Macho Man was a great wrestler, but apparently Macho was a bit crazy. And he always thought that Flair, he always thought that Hogan was out to get him all the time. But a lot of these wrestlers, they're chill, but some of these wrestlers are faithy. Like, they're out there. They're like, because they think everybody's out to get them all the time. So, oh my God. I just wanted to come on here and do this unboxing here on the channel and show this belt. And it is such a beautiful belt. And this is my big gold Ric Flair replica championship belt. I want to thank Milo and Alex and his wonderful wife for getting me this belt. It really means a lot. This championship belt. This right here is one of the original big gold championships. I think it was around the time that he was like in WCW and like WWE. There was a period of time where he had to pay for the rights to have this belt. I actually have a version. This is actually a thicker plating, but I actually have a belt that's exactly like this, but the plating is thinner. But this one is like higher quality. Like I think Milo went on the WWE shop and bought one of these, or went on. There's the jewel. The jewels are real, and the plating is it's heavy. I would say this belt is heavy, but I would say that my MTV's Made Championship is heavier, in my opinion. But this belt right here is one of the most one of the top of the line belts right here. This is top quality right here, top of the line. But thank you so much to Milo. I really appreciate this. It means so much that you would get this for me. like, because today I was working, and my notifications went off, and I saw that the title belt was here. I was like, oh my gosh, my title belt is here. So yeah, I'm happy to have this, and this is a great representation of me turning 35. You know, one of the things is in life is things just go so quickly, and you just don't know how long you'll be here for. You know, like, I mean, I'm only 35, but in a few more years I'll be 40, and in a few more years I'll be 60. And I know they say just don't sit around and let life go by, and like I'm gonna try not to. And I've done a lot of things in my life, and I think not the best the best years are ahead of me, they say. And you know, I just want to do my best to. I'm sorry that I probably do this 100 times, and I don't do a lot, give you guys a lot of content. I guess that flame is burned out a lot, but it still burns for you guys. It's like most of my content is on TikTok right now. Like, I've just been, that's where TikTok is easy for me, and vlogging has just turned into complications after complications. Back in the day, I'll just explain this. When I was vlogging back in the day, it was easy for me. I was able to use Windows Movie Maker and put videos together and then upload them. And then 2016 happened, and Hamza came up and said, "Hey, Tommy, I'll start editing your videos." And I appreciate the hard work that Hamza did, but I don't think Hamza realized how much of a painstaking editing the Tommy videos would be. Because the thing is that, you know, he's like, oh yeah, hey Tommy, I can give you the best quality videos and make them look epic. But I don't think Hamza understood how hard it is truly to do that. And I'm not knocking him. I'm saying that Hamza is a great guy. He's a hard worker. He's a great father. He's a great father to Ozzy. And I just don't think he understood how hard it is to edit videos. But at the same time, Hamza has done other videos too for the Food Dude Review crew. We still have that channel. If you guys ever want to go check over there and watch some of the older videos. Most of the restaurants we shot are still around, but some of them are not. But it's just good to look back and watch us eating food, you know, and enjoying the top quality. But, you know, the thing is that... I'm going to do my best at some point to get back into making videos, little shorter clips. Check out my shorts on YouTube, okay? If you haven't checked out any of my shorts, I've been mostly putting shorts up because they're easy. I can just record them and upload them to Facebook, up to YouTube. And I do a lot of shorts sometimes. And one thing I like to do is I like to do the in a world where there's one champion above them all. The big gold stands above them all. Ric Flair's championship. The one and only title that he had fought for so many years, but now has gone down the drain because a washout by the name of John Cena is getting ready to leave the business. And yes, John Cena was epic for his time, but there's only one champion and one champion. Well, two champions, technically. Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. I know that at one point Hogan did carry... He didn't carry this version. He carried another version that WCW brought along. Now, people say, oh, the thicker plating or something like that, and like there's like different versions of this championship. There is another version that like Ric Flair's name is inscribed right here on the plate, and for the longest time WWE used this because back in the day Eric Bischoff went on to WWE TV and he literally folded the championship exactly like this and then handed it over to Vince, and then Vince from there took that championship, ran with it for a while, and then basically threw it out the window, and then they combined them together, and we have the championship we have now. And a lot of people say, hey, bring back, the Big Eagle, like, and just give us a modern version of Big Eagle, like the Eagle Championship that was carried by, so many wrestlers, like Bret the Hitman Hart and Shawn Michaels, and just so many wrestlers that carried like that belt. But this right here was the standard that you were the best in the business. And I used to have the NWA Championship, but I gave that away to my good buddy Crucifix. He's an indie wrestler, and he told me that he didn't have a NWA Championship. He had a toy. And I was like, dude, you've worked for the company, like you've worked on all these promotions. You don't have a championship belt? And so one day I went to one of his shows with my friend Tyler, and I gave him at some point when I have the money, I'm gonna buy me another NWA championship to put next to this one, because Ric Flair carried this one and the NWA. I can't remember if it was 21 times that. If I remember right, it was 21 times that Ric Flair carried this championship, and just recently, John Cena just topped his record, and he became the 21-time champion, and he's going out in November. He's retiring in November, which here's the thing: John Cena's a great actor, but he's a terrible heel. Like, honestly, he would have, apparently he threw the Rock underneath the bus and said, oh yeah, someone told me to do this because they said it'd be good TV. And he didn't want to say it was the Rock's idea. But, yeah, but the true 21-time champion is Flair. In my opinion. That's just my honest opinion right there. And again, I just got off work a little bit ago. I'm greasy. I'm exhausted, and I was just gonna pass up. I thought I would come on here and show this title belt off and just show its beauty and the awesomeness that is. I don't know, even Milo. You don't know how I appreciate this. You spent a lot of ruples on this, and this was a lot. These belts go for $300 at least. And I really appreciate that, man. And if you ever need a place to crash, hit me up. You and your wonderful wife are always welcome to crash with me. And don't worry, I sleep on the couch. You guys can sleep in the studio. And it's a nice studio, So the thing is that this belt is wonderful. This is an amazing championship belt, and it is the World Heavyweight. This right here, at one point, I wanted this to be. It is the representation of. Now this right here is a Ric Flair replica title. I wouldn't say I would title it as anything. But look at that quality right there. That's that good quality, thick plating. It's not thin. I can show you thinner. I have it right over here. Hold on. And plus, whenever they say I'm gonna hang this on my wall, but I'll probably just use that as a. I don't know what I'll use that for. But I've always wanted one of these. Because I've never really, I go for the championships are $100 or $90, because that's what I can afford. So I'll just kind of fold this up right now and just put this on my cushion, and just hang. I hang all my championship belts on my wall. I put them on around my apartment as decorations and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of people come over to my house a lot of times. I mean, some people do come over. But I just kind of, I stay home. I'm mostly home by myself, mostly. But this is a wonderful gift, and I really appreciate it. And I don't know what other gifts can top it. I mean, if people are still welcome to, like I say, I want to do Mailbox Monday, but the thing is, you guys have to keep that alive. I use it for other stuff, like getting bills and stuff like that, and important government information. But the thing is that you guys need to keep Mailbox Monday alive, because that is representation of you guys showing your love and support for this channel and me, and as an entertainer. And I love to hear. You don't have to just send physical items. You can send letters, like just telling me your story and who you are. Your maybe what you've done with your channel, and maybe I could try to. If I get more mail for Mailbox Monday, I will do more episodes of Mailbox Monday. I would have to do them on Tuesdays probably, whenever I can get, maybe either Sundays or something like that. But remember, as much as Hamza's like, oh yeah, it has to be on Monday. No. The thing is, when you do a Mailbox Monday, you can do it on any day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Any day you want to do them. And the thing is that, put the belt on my shoulder. But, like, P.O. Box 1163, Black Mountain, North Carolina, 28711. And it's right there. P.O. Box 1163. And you could send a letter, whatever you want, and just have it to the point where, like, send me, like, whoever wants to send something, like a letter or something like that, and I can get Hamza. I get it to the point where the thing is, my mom goes by there, because sometimes I'm always busy working, or I get so exhausted when I'm at work that I just end up walking home. I don't really walk into town anymore because I just have no reason to go into town. But, I just say, my mom will always message me and tell me, hey, Tommy, you got a package in the mail, so if you guys send it, I might bring, I'll do more episodes of Mailbox Monday. We'll go live, or maybe pre-record it and then put it up on the channel. Maybe just do a live episode of Mailbox Monday, and I know one friend that would love to, one fan and friend would love for me to bring back Mailbox Monday, and she loves it, and that is my fan Deborah Abbott. She's an amazing fan. She made both the comic books, and she's an amazing person. She made the original comic book back on the day immediately just by me saying, I would love to have a comic book, Deb, and she made this. Spare the moment. Like, this is the original. Like, this is the one we funded. I have the other one here somewhere, but I just wanted to put some content into this, not just me unboxing this, but, I just wanted to come on here because I don't go live a lot, so I thought I would. And, yeah, I have 2 viewers right now. That's cool. Appreciate you. All you, the 2 people that are here are watching. Thank you so much for always being loyal Tommy Heads and waiting for me to upload content. Even though the fire is not there much anymore, and like I'm just kind of burning out sometimes, but I'm just trying to stay positive and go forward and do what I can. Some days are good and some days are rough. Some days are different than others, and some days I feel amazing. I feel like I'm on top of the world, and then some days I'm just like, I don't know what I should do. I just want to just sit home and do nothing, watch TVs and watch TV and just hang out and be me. For a while there, there was a bit of time where I was making a lot of content, and I appreciate the fans that do care and get in contact with me on Instagram and like through Twitter. And, one of the things that fires me up is when people use bots there are men predators and there are women predators. And what do I mean by this? There are automated pretend robot women out there, bots, that go around asking questions, and then as soon as you scammers, and then try to scam men out of their money. And a lot of these men are so like, hey, I like a woman's talking to me, I'm smart, I know better, and I say this: if anybody tries to hit me up and starts saying, hey Tommy, I would like to hook up with you, but could you send me like, $20? Like, you're blocked. I'm done. I'm not gonna support somebody like that. You're not gonna send you money. Like, you need to be responsible. I have a job. You have a job. I don't know if you do have a job, but get yourself a job if you don't. Because the thing is that I know you have people have struggles in life, but the thing is you just got to keep going. You got to keep trucking on. You got to be the champion in your life. You got to, like, I'm the champion myself. Like, this is a replica. I have never wrestled a day in my... I wrestled a little bit. I did some bumps in the ring. But as much as that, I've never really wrestled for... Like, I worked for TCW back in the day. I showed up to a few of the events. I recorded... Their YouTube channel is still up. TCW is still on YouTube. And if you want to check it out, go check it out. It's very entertaining. Some of the earlier matches are Justin's work, his cherry videos that he shot with us, and just brought epicness to. And me and Tyler was just, oh jeez, that was so cringy. Like me, I was cringy because Tyler, he did an amazing job at narrating, and I was just like. There was some moments I just like, I had to bounce off Tyler. But as always, folks, I wanted to show this new title belt. Thank you to Milo for this. I really appreciate this, but this made my day. I just got off work. I was exhausted, and I wanted to bring this belt in and show it off. That's what tomorrow. I know I'm gonna do that. I mean, at some point, I'm gonna go into Ingles. I didn't say that. I did. I'm gonna go into my work, and I'm gonna show off this belt. So stupid. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying positive and staying healthy. And here's the thing. I just would ask you, if you do watch this, to respect my privacy. And yes, that's where I work. But if you are in the area and you happen to be walking through there and you do see me, I'll give you a handshake and then you hit the leave, because I am a person. Yes, I'm I'm just a content creator. I'm a person, I'm a mini celebrity, but all I ask is to respect my privacy and please don't harass me. That's all I ask. Like, I wouldn't go into your work and disrespect you. That's the thing. Like, I try to keep and it's my mouth. It's my mouth. It's stupid. I did it to myself. I screwed myself. But that's all I ask is, if you are in the area and you do pop by, I'll give you a handshake, a picture, or something like that. But yeah, like, please don't disrespect my workplace where I work, because that's where I work and stuff like that. I stay busy all the time. I'm not going to say what department I work in, but I just work in a department. That's all I'm going to say. Jeez. As always, folks, I want to say thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And if you want to donate, you can to my I have a PayPal that's right here on the front of the channel, where I love to take any donations for the channel. And I want to say thank you so much for always tuning in and watching the show, what content I do put out. And at some point, I will get back to doing like episodes of Tommy Talks and different other stuff and videos and stuff like that. And I really appreciate it for you always coming on this journey with me and making videos with me. As always, folks, I am Tommy Two Belts, and also don't forget to commercial. Check out the Tommy store and use code Tommy to get 10% off. You can get Tommy ball caps, Tommy hoodies, Tommy shirts, and you get 10% off of every purchase if you use code Tommy. The link is in the description below. Where you can get to my store and you can get the comic book and all sorts of awesome things on there. Gear, Tommy gear, and everything. As always, folks, I'm Tommy NC2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive. Catch you later, folks.